That drove into my car, Audi S4, 4 times, did a hit and run drunk, escaped the scene out of here. LAPD never arrested him. Got my car lost, never paid my insurance to me, but instead worked with the American Finance, the other Iranian that owns it. But to only get my vehicle towed out of here, having one of the sellers of the cars live here and give tabs on when I parked it a certain way, had my car towed and taken away illegally. But by entrapments, with HOA management involved. But farmers, a man by the name of, I believe he's not a real farmer's agent. To tell you the truth, it's frauded. Just like all my LA healthcare calls were frauded. But the very residents of the building pretending to be them, and that's why it was linked by location to my building and the building across the street, but never to the 7th West Street address, or only a couple times. But me giving them over 55,000 medical frauds and them not doing nothing about it, being my insurance, including a HIPAA with their insurance provider Tarzana there as a witness, but a HIPAA violation with the LAPD officer impersonating a Secret Service agent at my probation office. Now you're going to tell me my insurance didn't call the Secret Service and say, hey, your agent was impersonated and he violated HIPAA. When that's the first thing they're supposed to do, and it's a capital punishment crime and terrorism, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. And that's why one of the people with the certain names, I heard a guy call to his girl that was involved, but the name of his girl's name, and the one that picked up for LA Healthcare, but the very 911 says it all. And I'm going to tell you what 911 said to me exactly, but not before I talked to the first supervisor in LA Care and what she said. Her name was E. Stephanie. The only ID number that I ever got, which was like 10488 something, right? And her name was E. Stephanie. But for me to go there 3 weeks ago to find out she was never there to meet me, but told me to go there to pick up a 10-page PDF for fraud and abuse to come back home with nothing. But me calling 911 to check on my fraud and 911 calls. But them to say the very thing as, you've been calling us all day. Why are you calling back? I was like, no, I wasn't. I've been talking to LA Care all day. I haven't called you once. This is the first time. And that's why the FedEx vehicle, the same one that was connected to my other cell phone, which is in the bathroom charging, and I'm going to give you the serial numbers, but connected to it. And why the lights were beaming out of it, kind of like UPS does all the time. But connected through radar and radio frequency, kind of like the LAPD, with the very police patrol ID connected to the corner of my mom's room and on my website for you to go view yourself on Instagram. But over 20, 30 times. And they're still connected to it, but violating HIPAA, me reporting it 300 times, and LA Care not doing nothing when they're on there with no warrant? Shut the hell up. But their very internal affairs person, Mr. Sergeant Medoff from West Valley, who not only knows his officers committed child crimes, but over 50,000 federal offenses. But you want to see the letter he sends me? Like a fucking dumb retard that he is? And why he's such a fucking clown-ass sergeant in the first place? And why we need a big red nose for his ass that we're going to give him now? Well, check it out. You guys go ahead and get the big red nose for him, alright? While I go ahead and show you what he sends me. Because it's not only disrespectful, but makes yourself look like a fucking idiot in front of the world. And that's exactly what you are. A fucking idiot. Mr. Medoff. And here you go, Mr. Medoff. Suck on this, bitch. Here you go. Suck this, bitch. Right here. You're pedophile cops and this is what you give in return? Get the fuck out of here. Captain Steve Embrick. Get at your people, man. They're acting like fucking clowns. This is your name. Go ahead. M as in Mark. A as in apple. R as in red. K as in kill. Period. S as in Sam. H as in hell. A as in apple. L as in lamb. L as in lamb. I as in Indian. T as in Tom. Period. 902 at Instagram.com. 18,800 pictures and videos. And then send me this letter again, and I'm going to rip it and throw it in the toilet where it belongs. But there you go. I'm going to put it on YouTube, so you don't have no bullshit-ass, rat-ass excuse out of this, which you're going to use no matter what. Because you're connected to a fucking Nazi party, you fucking morons. With the very man Scope, who threatened to if I would not obey with them or listen to them, that it may be time to submit me for another severe or another psychological evaluation when you guys committed medical fraud, though? Paying my brother off a 2-year jail sentence to sign something he wasn't allowed to sign medically? But committing kidnaps and murders at hospitals, but not before your sergeant and Hutchinson there as a witness? Promise on a 15-minute recording to attend all of you, but not do it, and then only to be suffocated? My ankles busted out, thrown on a metal slab on my last breath, but go to the second floor where there was a federal agent wearing shoelaces when everybody else didn't have shoelaces, but there being lobby cameras on all 3 sides of the hallway? So go ahead and run that game on me, sucker.